have the ability, when you come to us through Twitter, the first time you do that, we're going to go to the agent and say, who is this? And, if you've been looked up in Salesforce, we're going to say, is it this contact we know about from Salesforce? And you say yes. And then you come in with FW Dude on Facebook, and you were also FW Dude on Twitter that's going to guess and say, is this the same guy? And the agent says yes. So from then on, I know your identity across all those channels. So the ability to have that cross-channel conversation is a lot easier. I can route to the same agent and do stuff like that, but even if, a lot of times that's not going to work because the agent isn't there. But even then, the next agent
that's just overflow management. Yeah, it's overflow management, and you got the history there. The history there. That's FW Dude. That's cool. That's him.
Right, right.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. I did my partner and I, in advance of a big client that we worked with before, everything settled in now, which I do want to get into with the pandemic and stuff like that. We were going crazy because social was becoming a major problem for them. And I'm of a certain generation that it was so foreign to me to complain on social media. It just wasn't something I did, right? I never would have thought to do it. So over the course of 2 weeks, my partner and I found every reason to complain about anything with any brand that we could find, a gas station to a 7-Eleven to anything. We just found reasons to complain. And more than half of them responded to us, got back to us. Some issued credits, some sent coupons to us, and some Speedway, I will say, the gas station near us, tripped over themselves trying to help us and solve the problem that we found, which was a real problem. But I could not believe how powerful the message was, and some people just ignored us outright. And it was interesting to see how that dynamic has changed. And we've seen where on social there was a stat, I forget the stat, but it was the numbers are pretty accurate, but the statement is going to be somewhat off. But something like 80% of people under 30 expect a brand to get back to them when they talk about them on social media. Not that it'd be nice if they could. Not that it'd be nice to talk to or hear from them, or that'd be cool, or wow, that'd be novel. No, I expect them to respond to me when I directly complain about them online. 80%. I mean, that was amazing.
Yeah. Well, and think about the implications of this in terms of a consistent customer experience. If you have different tools, or heaven forbid, I'm sure in some cases they're just, prowling Twitter and replying from Twitter.
Yeah.
But imagine if I've got a tool to do social media, and I got a tool to do the phone, and I got a tool to do chat, I'm always going to do my complaining on social media because I get 10 times better service that way.
Yeah.
Right? And how can the company begin to control that if those are separate tools and they're separate groups? And there's no way to have a consistent customer experience. It's just,
I agree,
physically impossible at that time.